time to talk about some NECA TMNT, so let's head into the Turtleverse and examine the Tokka and Rahzar 2-pack that NECA offered via the NECA store several months ago. And before we go too deep here, I do want to point out right out of the package, when my package arrived, Rahzar's chain was broken. I reached out to NECA. They didn't have a part to replace it, which was a bummer, but they did give me a partial refund, which I thought was cool. Let me know in the comments below your experiences with NECA. I'm really curious to hear. But with that being said, let's kick off the review. Let's go ahead and start with Mr. Fuzzy here, Rahzar. I will say the head sculpt captures that look from film, and you kind of forget how silly the animatronics looked on film. That's not taking anything away from NECA, because they did it really well here in figure form. From the articulated jaw down to the body, it all is a really beautiful sculpt. The details from head to toe, from the clothing to the fur, are pretty neat. Now, as for articulation on Rahzar, you get some really great movement. The head and body can all move around with no real issues. It's a nice range of movement that flows. The arms work really good too. They have the double bends that allow for even more movement. Nice swivels at the thigh and the double bend at the knees work, as well as the ankle rocker and hinge at the feet. All things considered, Rahzar has solid movement that will overall make any toy poser feel like a 16-year-old on prom night. Now let's break down Tokka. Really, it's a beautiful sculpt. Out of the two, this turtle with attitude is my favorite of the set. With the open jaw hinge and the articulated beak and eyebrows, you fall in love with it right away. The paint and sculpt is really sweet, and the shell is a prickly SOB, but even then, it's done really well. The arm and feet carry over that great detail that makes Tokka really stand out. As for articulation, this mean green shell-shocked machine works wonderfully. The head has a great amount of movement, and those eyebrows and beak are cool. The body does suffer in the same way as the turtles do in this line, but the arms have some double bends at the elbows, and the legs provide even more fun. They swivel at the legs and do the double bend at the knees. And of course, the feet have ankle rockers and hinges. Overall, Tokka can get down with the articulation junkies and raise the roof. As for accessories, Rahzar has hands, a shield hubcap, and wooden board. And you have the fire extinguisher, the donuts, the secret donut, and donut box. Capping off everything, you also have hands for Tokka and the lead pipe. Really quick, here's our TMNT size comparison with different turtles and friends across multiple lines, not just NECA. And being honest, they look really good no matter how you stack them up. Overall, this 2-pack is really amazing. Now, it was exclusive to the NECA store months ago for that week it ran, so it's gone now. Only way you're going to pick this bad boy up is on the aftermarket. But I will say this, if you do own this set, or you really want to pick it up, do it. I mean, it's a cool addition. I want to thank everyone so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, and until we meet again, great googly moogly.